Thank you for your interest in the position of firefighter. Very soon you will participate in the Physical Ability Test, or PAT. To succeed, you must know what is expected. This video will describe each component. The PAT consists of two major segments. The first segment consists of three individual components: stair climb simulation, charged hose pull, and forcible entry and ventilation. The second segment is continuous and consists of five components: dry hose drag, hose bundle carry, multi-story stair climb, tool bundle hoist, and dummy drag. Here are the requirements on the day of the PAT. You must bring a valid Florida driver's license. Athletic shoes must have the toes and heels covered. Gloves must cover your fingers entirely. You may bring your own gloves. For those who do not have any, gloves will be provided for you. Jewelry, sleeveless shirts, caps, hats, or sunglasses cannot be worn during the PAT. You will wear a vest with weights throughout the PAT. The maximum passing times for each component will be announced during the orientation for the PAT. Now, each individual event will be demonstrated for you. Event number 1, stair climb simulation. You will wear a 50-pound vest and stand next to the step mill. The monitor will read to you a set of instructions. When instructed, you will step up on the machine. The exercise begins with a 20-second warm-up. During the warm-up, the machine will run a rate of 50 steps per minute. You may grasp the railings during the warm-up. If you dismount, you will restart the warm-up in its entirety up to 2 times. However, you will be disqualified from the PAT if you dismount a 3rd time, and you will not be allowed to continue the PAT. The monitor will count down the last 5 seconds of the warm-up period, after which the 3-minute test will begin immediately. The step mill will increase to the rate of 60 steps per minute. You cannot hold on to the handrails during the 3-minute test. Grasping the handrails will result in a warning, and you will be warned twice of any violations. A 3rd handrail warning will result in your disqualification from the PAT. Stepping off, dismounting, or falling off the step mill during the 3-minute test will disqualify you from the PAT. The monitor will count down the last 5 seconds. If you pass this event, 10 pounds will be removed from your vest, and you will have 30 seconds to walk to event number 2, the charged hose pull, after which time you will be read the instructions for that event. Event number 2, charged hose pull. You will stand with both your feet behind the starting line. The monitor will read to you a set of instructions. When instructed, you will pick up and grasp the hose and nozzle so that the end of the hose is in front of you. You will pull the hose across the finish line. The clock will stop when both of your feet cross the finish line. You will then place the hose and nozzle on the pavement. Do not stop pulling the hose until the proctor tells you to stop. If you fall, you may stand up and continue. Walking backwards or dragging the nozzle on the ground will result in your disqualification from the PAT. If you pass this event, you will have 30 seconds to walk to event number 3, the forcible entry and ventilation, after which time instructions will be read. Event number 3, forcible entry and ventilation. You will stand on the ground next to the side rails. The monitor will read to you a set of instructions. When instructed, you will pick up the sledgehammer and step on the side rails, straddling the beam with your feet. You will need to move the beam a distance of 5 feet, repositioning your feet as demonstrated by this video and the instructor. The clock will stop when the beam breaks the plane at the other end of the sliding track. You will be told to stop, and you will be tapped on the back when you are finished. Hooking, dragging, pushing, inappropriate swing, or losing control of the hammer will result in your disqualification from the PAT. Do not stop striking the beam until the proctor tells you to stop. If you pass this event, you will have 1 minute to walk to event number 4, the fire extinguishing and rescue simulation, after which time the instructions will be read. Event number 4, fire extinguishing and rescue simulation. This event consists of 5 components with a cumulative passing time. During this event, you will be given a maximum of 2 warnings. A third warning for the same type of violation will result in your disqualification from the PAT. Dry hose drag. You will stand with both your feet behind the starting line. The monitor will read you a set of instructions. You will advance 2 lengths of hose, one at a time, making sure both feet and the hose cross the designated line. When instructed, you will pick up the first length of hose and place the hose over your preferred shoulder. After crossing the designated line with your feet and the hose, place the coupling on the ground. You may not run when returning to advance the second length of hose. If you fall, you may get up and continue. Walking backwards or dragging the hose coupling will result in your disqualification from the PAT. After advancing the second length of hose and placing the coupling on the ground, you must walk to the stairwell. Hose bundle carry and multi-story stair climb. You will pick up the hose bundle and place it on your preferred shoulder. You will climb 3 stories holding the handrail with your free hand at all times. You will place one hand on the hose bundle and one hand on the railing. You may switch the bundle from one shoulder to the other if desired. You may not skip any steps while climbing. You will be issued a maximum of 2 warnings for any violation. A third stair climbing warning will result in your disqualification from the PAT. If you fall, you may get back up and continue. You will place the bundle in the designated area of the 4th floor and walk to the window. Your time will continue. Tool bundle hoist. You will hoist the tool bundle using the hand over hand technique. You will bring the tool bundle in the window and place it on the floor. At least 1 foot must remain in contact with the floor at all times. Allowing both feet to become free of contact with the floor at any time will result in your disqualification from the PAT. Stepping on the rope in an effort to rest or gain an advantage during the hoist, or wrapping the rope around the hands or any other part of the body will result in your disqualification from the PAT. You will walk back to the hose bundle, pick it up, and continue climbing the stairs to the top floor. Remember, all rules for multi-story stairs climb still apply. You will place the bundle in the designated area and walk to the victim. Your time will continue. Dummy drag. You may pick up or drag the victim. You will be allowed to walk backwards or forwards. The victim will be moved with the head of the victim toward the direction of travel. Dragging the victim by the head, arms, or legs will result in your disqualification from the PAT. Time will stop when the victim's feet completely cross the finish line. Do not stop advancing the victim until the proctor tells you to stop. You will be signing up for a mandatory practice session. Failure to attend the mandatory practice session will result in your disqualification from the PAT. We'll see you there, and remember, be on time.